His political motive.
Tell everybody how much you love A10 News Media Group.
A10 News Media Group. I love them because they get the message to sports Negro up in California for burning them jockeys from under the bridge and sending them to Flint because nobody recognizes the dark man no more. They rather to burn them out and talk about NRA, Negro racket ass, and you ain't getting no.
Yes, I had a cocktail.
We live. Good morning, family. We had to wait till the Wi-Fi box warm up. That Wi-Fi box, it took longer than expected to warm up. Somebody left it in the car. So we're always trying to connect. Listen, I'm letting the people know we was here. They can see the chat. That joker was caught. It went Wi-Fi in this morning. But now it's Wi-Fi right now. And good morning to my brother Bilal. He done tapped in. I see Shawty Shell. Jessica back with us today. We missed you yesterday.
Hey, Jessica.
My brother Meat Freaks Barbecue from Palaca, Florida. 386 is in the building.
Hey, Maurice.
Got a black Georgia boy, Marcus Fielder, Fairfield, California in the building.
I need a shirt to say, hey, Maurice.
Tia Austin in the building, Nancy Adams.
Oh.
Lunatic 1965.
Where my glasses at?
Becky B, K6 in the building from the D. The D is starting to touch with us more.
Right, because the D don't have the other 10, so they got 18.
KZ1410 from South Carolina in the building. Carolyn Hendricks, good morning. Irma in the building.
Miss Irma.
Andre Holland, my brother, Salty Chef in the building by way of Saskatchewan. I'm in Canada. I almost messed up. I see Florida so much, I feel like we part of Florida. Tia Harris is in the building. Carson Newbar in the building.
We're international.
Eleanor Wicker in the building. Groover, Victoria Williams. Look at Lil Mom in the building.
Who's Lil Mom?
Maryville, Indiana by way of the Shy. I got to see if my sister Renee Jackson in the building.
You know, that's another show I got to get caught up on, the Shy.
Jessica Hidden. You said what?
I gotta watch the Shy. I seen a little clip of that on YouTube this morning. I know, you know, I ramble on sometimes.
In the building, Kathleen King, Melissa Z, Taliba. Nice running into you last night, Taliba.
Yo, what it do, Angie Mac?
Sonya, good morning to you.
Back outside.
Isaiah Thomas. Sis Audrey, good morning. Joanne.
That's my girl. Miller, me and Angie about to we about to get us to go international.
Okay. Look, we got
Angie.
Dr. Green has joined us this morning.
Oh, that's my daughter's favorite person, I think.
Renetta the Goddess.
Maybe more than me. Dr. Danielle Green.
Sister Audrey, don't worry about that. That's what family do. Connie Wiz, Marcia Artarber. Did I say Becky B? The family Becky B is in the building. Anna's in the building.
Anna. You got to say it like that.
I ain't going to say Anna. I'm going to say Anna. Shit you on, but it's Anna.
Because I always tease her because my daughter's name is Deanna. And people always say Deanna. See? Like Deanna.
I said Deanna.
Deanna. And she said it's Deanna. So when I call her Anna and she said,
good morning, Rose.
That's why y'all don't get along.
Mr. Wig Show don't. I see Angie Mack in the building.
Angie said her suitcase packed and at the door.
RJ Cat, Otis Johnson.
Angie, I want to go somewhere in the mountains with no snakes or bears like that. I don't want to go down
Michelle
south.
Pfeiffer, good morning.
North somewhere.
Michael Cooley, Greenwood, Mississippi in the building. Donnell Meredith in the building. Taz Montana. Okay, look at to me.
You got me keep
Taz Montana, another fellow in D person is tapping in.
Fellow D
Mark
person.
76. Yeah, Taz Montana 313, baby. She said 313, baby.
We used to be 313.
It's 18.
I'm talking about our area code.
Darnell Dumas. That was a long time ago.
It wasn't a long time ago. We was 313. Was it?
When was
we had the rotary dial phone.
How long ago was on rotary dial phone?
Damn. It's when we was little. Damn, Mickey, you
Just like you
old.
told the lady that was there yesterday, she was like, she was from Tennessee, but I've been here 40 years now. You Flint.
That's true.
No Name in the building. Ronald, Kermit Line. Kermit was there last night.
Kermit was there, and Kermit said, Kermit said, I'm going home.
Good morning.
And then
Christine
texted me and
Brown.
said, I'm at home in the bed watching y'all. I can't do this no more.
Man, Talisha died. Harris is in the building. That deal died. I don't know. I know I'm just learning this American language.
Okay, stand, Mr.
It
Mickey
is
Jordan.
what it is. This morning, Flint Casket, he was there.
Shout out to ATN News
Aaron
Media
Malone,
Group
Tracy
and
Glenn, Kyle Lewis,
the
Margaret
greatest
Taylor.
producer in the world, Space Lee Sprocket.
Amen.
You keep going with your people until I get everybody
Trevor
together.
Perry, Trevor's in the building. I just saw the good brother Trevor this morning.
He still ain't sleep.
Trevor has the boo-boos now. What type of
What?
we'll put some
Trevor only
TMI, Trevor.
to
TMI.
way too much information.
Daryl Campbell, good morning.
That's what's going on? Daryl Campbell, Mr. Drysdale.
She said, "Why we make? I ain't made Quincy nothing.
I got a video.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
I didn't listen. A10 be over there minding our own
Diaz.
business, and he always be looking, doing all of that
T.
in the
Robinson,
camera.
good morning.
Then people stood up and turned their back. I don't care about y'all turning y'all backs up. Me, I can
He
stand up
says
and
in
do
the
all
ouchies.
that.
He's talking about the ouchies. I guess he heard himself. Trevor.
Oh, I thought he said as the ouchies in the nuts. What'd he say? As a,
Janice Horton,
oh,
good
y'all
morning.
nuts. Oh, okay. I was like, you hurt your nuts. Like, what is you typing this morning? Did they move the chairs back? Yes, they did, Anna. Good morning, Councilwoman Tanya Burns. It's so lovely to see you.
Now, where my good sister Laquita from Tennessee? I ain't seen
They'll be
Laquita.
on here.
Okay, I like to see with the family. Lanita, Marion, good morning. I got to make James Cochran, a good brother, was in the building.
James, I thought you was out of town.
James said Candace was happy when we left. Hey, listen.
Most people are.
Yeah, man, I'm
Most
laughing.
people are happy when 18 leaves. They
Hey,
hate to see us come, but they love to see us go.
Man, listen.
Just like my mother-in-law.
Listen. Oh, no, I ain't in that. Nah,
I'm just saying.
You stepped over your
But
boundaries
shit,
in
I'm
that.
telling the truth. Y'all know this is a truth show. And y'all
got
know
nothing.
I'm not the only one. I
Mary
can help
Brooks.
somebody else.
Look, Mary
Y'all know y'all got people y'all hate to see
Mary
come
Brooks
and
from
love to
AZ
see them.
tapping
You try to
in.
talk over me.
I'm just saying, Mary Brooks, we got to acknowledge the family that's coming in.
Who?
From Arizona. You know?
Oh, what's up from Arizona?
Sofa King, good morning. Tap Beverly Bonds, good morning. I don't know where you trying to go, Michelle 69, good morning, but stop it. Stop it.
Well, Jay liked it. Oh, James, you leaving today. You know what?
She said she smiled and shouted out that back ass. You thought that's what she said. That a hater, well, she know.
Love your family. I do love my family. I love my family.
What's up, brother Clark, my good brother? She said, well, don't worry. She know we be on her head. That's what Candace mad about.
You sure do, because that's all we can see is the top of her head.
That's all.
What's up, Dr. Buckles, Granny, and little
That's
Miss
all
Missy?
you can see is her head up there. But last night, you know, this one ain't got all the votes they wanted. She was on her best behavior. Like,
last night was one of the dullest meetings I ever been to in my whole life. Mickey said, we're gonna stay until 9. I said, no, Mickey, we're gonna ride this out. We're gonna stay until 10. 8:57 came after Kermit left. I was like, Mickey, I can't do it no more. I thought I was either gonna pass out or fall asleep, and I didn't want to do neither one. I got fidgety. It was just time to go. Like nothing was gonna get done yesterday in committee anyway. They just, like I told Mick, even everything that they voted down and they think they won't see it again to 30 days, it's gonna show right back up Monday for reconsideration on the agenda. So that's how they do. They don't leave nothing out for 30 days no more. It's gonna be right back on there. Special affairs reconsideration. Mickey asked me last night, how many more did we have to go? I said, we got 15 more resolutions and 2 more meetings. He said, no, hell no, we gone.
I couldn't do it because did you see they was giving some of the same money again? That's why I was like, how can this come up? You gave RX $1 million for RX Kids $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, so everybody finna be getting money to take care of kids right now.
Yeah, but where they gonna have no house? They're gonna have to take the kids to the park. Matter of fact, let's put on our real quick. Mick, can you upload that little short clip I sent you yesterday? Because I want to talk about some things. The Wi-Fi box ain't warmed up yet.
It was still downloading. I don't know what you did.
Well, I want everybody to put on their critical thinking hats real quick.
No. He was critically thinking last night. It was just
no, we got it. It's just a short clip because I
talk about this one.
Yes, I kind of want to know what he said, and I want everybody to please get your fingers ready to type in what the hell did he say? What word did he say? Decipher,
this is why I didn't want to do this. I was
I want us to think. I want us to think about what he said. That's all. That's all I want us to do.
I ain't muting this. I'm just
and then we're gonna talk about this whole grocery store thing.
Versus the applications y'all submitted online. Why was it a discrepancy when it come down to them saying that you guys didn't complete the applications versus y'all completed the application? So can we clear that up?
Well,
did y'all complete the application?
It's right here.
In the application that we received versus the applications y'all submitted online. Why was it a discrepancy when it come down to them saying that you guys didn't complete the applications versus y'all completed the application? So can we clear that up?
Well,
did y'all complete the application?
It's right here.
In the application.
silly.
Discrepancies. Okay, they let me know what he's trying to discrepancy. Discrepancy. No, they we helping each other out. That's okay, Jessica. Discrepancy. Okay, Angie Mack, she broke it down into syllables for discrepancy.
That's why.
Discrepancy.
This is right here. It's gonna be what. And you know, he finna be talking hella trash. He finna be talking hella shit come Monday.
I don't give a damn.
You know,
they don't like us anyway, so we going all in.
Did you see how he went like he was trying to do something like every time? I love Quincy get that speech, but
I
it's
don't
that
because
damn
the sentences don't be.
He be having fake like it's
language.
Like, no, that shit is. And you know what? He's probably trying to learn the English language to take some people a lot longer to catch it. Take a lot longer to catch it. Hey, even I mess up. But did you see how he fighting for them 190 houses now?
Discrepancy go wrong. Go ahead. I'm still on the statistics. You
don't
want to talk about it. We want to talk about the statistics.
But I'm saying, did you see? But did you see how he? Listen, man. These people be when I be seeing these fake fights, they be these hills they be trying to go climb on and make they fight. Them 190 houses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dennis told him yesterday, you know, your greatest lawyer gave you y'all Johnny Cochran, you know, gave y'all his opinion that y'all so badly go with.
But he said, who asked for that opinion? I didn't get that opinion. Judy said, I gave you a copy.
Right.
I'm like, Judy just called you a lie. Like, she just called you a lie. Judy said, I asked for that opinion. And I gave you a copy. He's sitting there with that damn fluffy ass bow tie on and ain't saying nothing but discrepancy.
Man, I'm telling you what it is.
Discrepancy.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I ain't trying to be funny.
Okay, that just got me this morning.
Because the way he be bouncing around them little motherfucking tight suits, I was like, pussy. I need to stop.
Yeah.
But how he be going down, I'm looking at him like, dude.
You know he gonna hurt this show.
I know.
He gonna be mad.
He'll be mad. Like, but I'm not saying, but he is.
Set the
But I'm just saying, you fighting for some houses, the money gone. That money, that 40 million is allocated to where it gotta
Gone.
go. So you trying to, you finna, but I'm telling you where this is coming from. These them recalls. Them recalls, then
It's a discrepancy in the recalls and what he trying to do.
it's a coinky dink.
No, it's a discrepancy.
No, it's a coinky dink. But did you see how he can't listen, man? I ain't mad at the brother. I ain't mad at the brother. But when Quincy, I knew when they was asking at the public speaking.
Tia said he looked like Pee Wee Herman. I'm sorry, Rick. Don't you type in nothing else.
That motherfucking suit was tight. I was like, "Hi, damn!" I guess that's the new style.
I guess so. I can't do that. I don't ever want to see a man in a tight suit. Let your nuts hang. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's just too tight. I don't know who had on the tightest, him or Lil Earl. And then Leon was so quiet last night. I had to make sure Leon was still there. Leon, are you still with us today, brother? He was quiet. He didn't say shit, but I second that. That's all he said. That's all he said. Candace was just, oh, yeah, I make a motion to send this to council. All Leon said, I second that. That's it. That's all the brother said all night. But then I heard he abstained. And then I seen Angie Mack. So I got that with coffee in my beautiful 18 cup that you too can purchase at www.BEYOUTI5.com. But listen,
man,
what was we talking about? The stethoscope,
man,
and them suits, and
man, the
new style. I guess that's the men. That's the latest men's fashions. I don't know. Mickey,
nut huggers.
Nut huggers. It's the new nut huggers. Yes, I don't ever know. Please, if you have a nut hugger suit on, don't cover my face.
We gotta give, like Brother Clark just put this up. Leon did ask about did they get 5? Didn't they just get 5 million?
Did he get 5 million?
No. Remember when who just came up there was trying to get some money, and Leon said, "Didn't y'all get the ones that came up there?"
Oh, the RX people. Okay, but what's going on with that post that's floating around Flint Politics Reboot right now, where it said that allegedly, because y'all know we get lives done when we say allegedly, but I'm gonna say it again. Allegedly, Leon was in with that training, getting some of that money for this new training program that Sheldon then came up with out the top of his damn head, and now he want to train all the children for jobs. They ain't got no roofs. They ain't got no food at home. But he gonna train them. Not give them a job, just train them, give them a skill to go find a job. And they said that some of that money was going to Leon. Angie, I seen that post that you made, and I know it's more to it. I'm gonna have to look into it. Oh, Miss Lawrence, she said they're called nut divider suits. Damn. Y'all. Tony, go away.
But all I'm gonna say is though, I don't care what nobody say, he be, but this what I don't get. What is they steady trying to give? They want that market up and running. I'm seeing that. I see they fighting hard for it. But I said they fighting.
Let me get to this Charles Stewart Ruth Mott Foundation North End grocery store.
Before you start that beef with them people.
I'm not beefing with them because you know what? I said I looked at. I've been trying to do better, but
they ain't made a donation.
Self came back up.
I don't want to blow our chance.
Oh, I'm not because this is what I'm gonna tell. This is what I'm gonna tell America.
Tell America.
I was standing in the bathroom this morning. I said, Self.
Oh,
I'm not mad at Mott. Charles Stewart Mott, Ruth Mott, whichever foundation y'all want to go to.
Okay.
I'm not mad at them because Grandmama said when you find a fool, bump their head. They are business people. They're doing business. Now, if they just happen to find a bunch of people that don't know how to do business, it is what it is. They're business people. You sent this lady up to that lector podium, whatever y'all want to call it, last night, unprepared. I felt like Miss Arlene was unprepared when she came up there to ask questions about don't say, I don't want to hear. I no longer want to hear what a Mott store. Yes, it's a Mott store, Larry. Yes, thank you, Larry. It's no longer a North End store. It's no longer a co-op store. It's no longer a black-owned store. Okay,
you missing something.
What?
Did you forget what Miss Gladys said about the master plan?
I ain't got to her yet.
Oh,
that's a whole different subject.
Keep going.
Okay, thank you. It's no longer none of those. Just like Larry said, that is a Mott-owned store. Because let's just put on our critical thinking hats, please. Shouts out to Unleashed in the Genesee Valley, my homie, Shanta Smith. Go check him out. Let's put on our critical thinking hats. She wants $300,000. That's what they told her to go up there and ask for. Dennis and Jerry, they asked some great questions last night. We thank you. So, what you gonna do with this $300,000? Well, good question. We need this money to clean the store. I want to show the people that the store is clean. Now, I just remember seeing that a janitorial service posted pictures, I think just as soon as last week. How beautiful the floors and everything was clean, but maybe they got to do some more deep cleaning with the shelves or something. I don't know. Then it is the story. She talked a little bit more. She said she wanted to hire 38 people to clean. Okay. Then as she talked a little bit more, she said that this $300,000 was going to be leveraged over 3 years. Okay. Then as the questions kept going, then it said, hold up. Him and Jerry, they couldn't take it no more. If we give you this $300,000, you gonna open? Are y'all gonna open yet? She said, well, we got to get some food. We know you got to get food in the store, but are y'all gonna open this store yet? Well, Mott and Charles Stewart Mott, Ruth Mott, I don't know, the Mott Foundations, they're going to give us the rest of the money to open a store. So he said, so you mean to tell me we give you $300,000 and they gonna give y'all 1.2 or 3 million to go? That's what they said. And then Jerry, I was so glad. Thank you, JWC, for saying it. Well, that's I would like to see it in writing. Quit doing nigga business. I said it. Quit doing nigga business. Get it in writing. They can say a lot of things and then change their damn mind. Write it down. Get the paper where you can come up there before city council and pass it out. If I get $300,000 from the city of Flint, I have written, signed documentation, letters from Charles Stewart Mott and the Ruth Mott Foundation saying that they would give us the rest of the money to open the store. You didn't have that. All you had was an ARPA application that once was said that it wasn't complete, but now it is complete. I got questions about that.
But how do you get it back in?
That's my question. Now, how was the application not completed? And now it is completed.
It was able to get resubmitted.
Well, then, where's that list, that big pile that Mays had? All of them people should have a chance to go back and fill in the blanks, too. I'm just saying, I don't believe that this store will ever open. Let me rephrase that. The store will open, but it ain't gonna be no groceries in it. Does that make sense? Are y'all following me? Because how much more money do you need to open up this store?
$2 million.
That's not what Reggie told us. Go back and look at that interview.
What Reggie said.
Reggie said that they didn't need that much money. Reggie said that they needed 1.2 or 1.3 million. Then he dropped it down and said we only needed.
Hold up. So if they was able, I'm just thinking this. So the North End Food, if they was able to go back into the application process when it was closed to complete theirs. I'm just trying to get this to complete their incomplete application. Mm-hmm. It was incomplete. Shouldn't the House of Esther be allowed to go back and do theirs then?
Yeah, all of them should. But listen, they skipped over there, just like who Elijah said. Who are your partners? Then it finally came out. Charles Stewart Mott, Ruth Mott Foundation. Again, I ain't got no problem with them. They found a jewel and they snatching it up. They're business people, billionaires. They do plenty of business in the city of Flint. Y'all can't keep up with them. It seems like I wish people would quit lying to us about that being a black-owned grocery store. I think once y'all just go ahead and break it off to us that this is no longer a black-owned grocery store, maybe we can then heal. Because we've been hearing that for what, 9 years? As long as the water crisis.
I guess, you know, like E-Max, let me just be honest. God bless his soul. Remember, he said, "Don't blacks got their money in it?" But I'm a update what he was probably saying. I know he wanted to sound good, but after going to the council meeting, they might be, they have a little percentage of it. You know how we do it when they say with these NBA teams, you know what I'm saying? You be on 10% owner of it. And they'll tell you, so the people who that co-op who didn't put their money together, they might be like 10% owners of it. Let's just say the 10% owners. They are owners, like maybe 5 to 10% of the store.
Hold on, you know I'll be getting my word on the street be coming in. Okay, so it was Judy who stated that the Flint Food Market had not completed their application before the close date of the application process. Yeah, I'm processing everything you're saying. And so none of the other organizations were able to go back and add any information after the closing date. But she made it a point last night to say there are no blank spaces on this application. Just look how they ran out the House of Esther out of town. And then we know that ran them out of town. We know that House of Esther sits on Flint's largest owned parcel. They want the land. I've been sitting here for damn near 2 years doing a podcast saying that our land, they want our land.
Yeah, good morning, M. Corey.
What Tracy Jones say? What about the lady that spoke about how these institutions, nonprofits, going after our children, teenagers, via giving them short-change summer jobs to purchase a $200 tennis shoes and a pie in the sky, water crisis settlement money while going home to tarp on their parents' home, and empty refrigerators with a few pieces left from Halloween candy? That's what I'm saying. We give these children these little bitty jobs, which can help. It can help, but they still going back home to a messed up situation. And then I read the other day, and I don't know how true it is, like if their mother or somebody's on assistance, do they add that into income that's coming into the house? Because that may mess with the government assistance. So I'm not for sure on that. I missed Miss Claire McClinton last night. And Miss Taylor. I miss seeing them there. The 18 properties, Nikki, I got questioned about those too, because now they want to give $2,000 to all those 18 properties. But don't y'all remember
the lawyer fees? That's what that is.
What happened to the $50,000 that Sheldon was given to some attorneys? Like,
I think
they gotta start remembering this stuff, man. It's like that they just keep coming back with more bows and ribbons on shit to try to blind us.
Because they didn't read the devils in the detail, and the 5 votes that they had was pushing stuff through. And now this stuff coming back up, and now they had to do the work, and you seeing they really weren't doing the work. Y'all was just handing money out.
Maybe it was a discrepancy.
But did you see that one on there though? But now they want to put a rule in that you got to disclose if you get some money. Now they gonna make
now they want to do it.
Now they gonna make a if it wasn't wrong, why make a rule on it?
Because they know it was wrong, and they know their asses can go to jail for that.
But why you gonna make a rule on it now? Then that you admitting it was, you knew something was wrong with that.
You ready for this?
Come on with it.
We gotta go over all of this. So let me put my little glasses on while y'all put on y'all critical thinking hats. Let's go through this. Now the end of this stuff, I don't know what happened with a lot of these resolutions because me and Mickey was either gonna kill each other. We had to leave. What happened? What Elijah say?
It's already a rule. It's the charter. That's a frivolous resolution. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is they really think people are slow.
It's in the.
You can't receive by receiving gifts.
Quincy was on another level, showing off for Elamine. He walked down there with that little laptop 50,000 times last night. He got him a new little friend. The Dale gonna cut all that shit out when she come back. The Thriller from Manila will be back Monday. Don't worry.
Yeah, nah, you're right, Victoria. When they making that rule now, for they can say it wasn't a rule when they took the money.
What the lady broke it down great. That money ain't no money. What Tony say? Oh Lord, we gotta be careful. That lady broke it down great. The money ain't no money to these kids. They making more money selling weed, syrup, and pills to these Flint teachers in the Flint schools. Come on, y'all, keep it real.
Hey, listen, well, there's truth.
I mean, it is what it is. Now, you know what? Now, before I get on this agenda.
Shadi, good morning.
What's up, Shadi? I heard, and I wonder if Clack's still on here. I want to see how true this is. Now, I heard yesterday. Oh, I want to say Diddy. But I heard yesterday that that $14 million that Mott was going to invest in the Holmes Brownell. Remember, they were going to invest. We want your school. We want one of your schools. And we're going to give you this money to just redo everything. I heard that ain't happening no more, but that's just word on the street. I mean, even though it do be 99.9% accurate, I'm just wondering, did they pull that back? And now the schools have to use their ESSA funds to complete whatever they're doing over there.
He's on a parachute.
Oh, he jumped off? Okay.
There must be truth to it.
Must be true. He jumped off. When I get you to jump off the plane, it must be true.
All I'm going to say is this. I'm not mad at y'all or nothing, Ma, but some money this way.
Yeah. Hey, we need $14 million. We can build everything. Yeah. We will build ourselves for $14 million.
You know what? A10 will be rebranded.
We'll talk about everything Mott. You've reached Good News Mott Flint. Clackton jumped off the plane. So, well, everybody that's watching, 99.9% accurate. Y'all go check it out for yourself. Report back. Let me know. Maybe my word on the street was wrong, but I just heard that they pulled back the money and the Flint schools no longer have that money to redo.
He said if it doesn't happen, I tried to tell you it wouldn't if you remember.
Yeah, I do remember.
Oh my goodness.
I do remember.
Oh, so they took their money back, huh?
Clack, keep jumping off the plane. We don't want you to talk too much. Just keep jumping. Keep jumping. 99.9% accurate. Y'all remember, y'all heard it here first. ATN News Media Group. Now, what's up with Miss Gladys? I don't know if it was the combination of the red door and the white diamonds. But all I know is I'm not happy that anybody got kicked out of council. But if anybody got kicked out of council, as much as they've been kicking our asses out of council, Miss Gladys, but she don't leave. She go pull her chair up to the door and keep hollering.
So, dude, she let them know.
But
good morning, Lasagna.
With all the laughs and the giggles and everything, I still look beyond what's in front of me. Where'd she come from?
Who?
Where'd she come from?
Who?
Miss Gladys.
She always been around. She's an old GM worker, as she said.
I ain't seen her in council. Been coming to council for a long time.
They said she been there. I don't know.
And then she was walking around with the petition or something the other day. The other couple meetings ago, about 3 meetings ago, for people to fill out their information. And now it's a meeting that's popped up. Gonna be at the library. I don't know who's storing it on, so I'm not gonna be speaking on what's going on with that meeting, but I just pay attention to people. I'm not saying that she's a bad person. I don't know who she is, but I always pay attention to people that just pop up. Who sent you?
Oh, James Congress said they're Republican.
All right then. Thank you, James. James be looking like I do. Where'd it come from?
But I know her friend told that police officer, you didn't pick your side. I said, oh shit.
And he back though, didn't he?
He said, I ain't pick a side. I'm just doing my job.
He answered that question, didn't he?
Hell yeah. I looked at that shit. I said, oh boy. But the way Judy, man, listen. Judy is what you call, she can't handle it.
Taliba said, you seen her in the old council meeting recordings? Okay. And cause I was that close to popping off when she told you to speak into that mic. Don't check my sister. Cause you hadn't started talking yet, but I held my peace and let the Lord guide my tongue. Cause I ain't like that. Sister, you know, I got you. Sister. Don't. I didn't like when she was telling people, speak up, I can't hear you. She ain't started talking yet. I don't know. It's just something there. It's just something. I'm just going to put a pin in it. And we just going to, okay. So Clack says she's a Republican. She told me last night she's still cool. I tried to stand up for her, but I didn't want to go back to the big house. Okay. Oh, so somebody says she's not new. She's never missed a city council meeting. Well, she must have missed the ones that we was at for the last couple of years because I ain't seen her. You seen her?
I've seen her at a few of them, but you know.
I ain't seen her at all.
No, I didn't.
I haven't seen her. She's been very vocal.
Yeah, she's been vocal at these. That's
like if she was there before, she was quiet as a church mouse.
Yeah, she been vocal at these. That's when I really started paying attention to it. When I seen her going at Judy, I said, Lord.
Judy, you're not shit.
Right.
You're not shit.
Call her a coward.
You're a coward. Hey. You're not gonna put me out of any damn thing. Now I did enjoy those Gladys moments. Hey. I'm just watching the bigger picture. Like this is something more to it.
Yeah, Gladys, because Gladys checked her though. Nah, you know, I watch everything too. But if the Republican,
no, I don't remember their faces. And back during the water crisis, hell, it was a lot of people there.
No, that one lady said Judy put her out of a Republican meeting that was sitting next to Gladys or something, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought they said they put Judy out the Republican meeting. Somebody they got to talking Judy language, and Judy didn't want to talk to their ass no more.
It was something because I seen they was going at it back and forth. I said, "Oh,
wait a minute, what's going on here? We got all kind of news." Becky B, put that up. Black, don't comment. Why did the Flint Community Schools pull out Sodexo as the food provider? Well, when is the next school board meeting? These are questions that we need to go see and ask about. Wood Joe Green, she used her 2520 privileges last night. They let her hang way too long. I kept saying, y'all know me. I was like, there she go again. She ain't got no warning yet. We was breathing too heavy. But see, if Liddell would have been there, she still wouldn't have got no warning. But our asses would have got the warning because they would have thought it was us breathing and not Gladys. You can't breathe too loud at the meetings.
They said she was going at Scott Kincaid.
All right, well, we got our eye on you, Judy.
I said, if you remember Tony Balladino, him and Miss Gladys were side by side.
Okay, I remember Tony. All right. Well, let's get on to a few notes that I got for us. So for yesterday for this council meeting.
Come on with it.
So remember, a lot of things that they dropped indefinitely, but like I said, don't be surprised because they're all going to show up on special affairs agenda reconsideration. It's no more that 30-day mess. And don't forget, Monday, they have the rules public hearing at 5:30. How they going to stop right at 5:30? I don't know. Well, all I know is that they got it around at 5:30. And before we go through this, when I got home, I did turn it back on, Mickey. They had a resolution up here. I get to it. I did write some notes. Okay, so let's start with this one.
Come on with it.
Assistance, City of Flint residents, foreclosures, and possible evictions. So they want to, the legal service, the city officials are authorized to execute an agreement with Legal Services of Eastern Michigan to provide assistance, including but not limited to rental payments, down payments towards the reestablishment of home ownership to households facing foreclosure, eviction, or relocation due to Genesee County bulk property purchase in the amount of $2,000 per household for a total of $150,000. So Quincy Murphy separated it. They wanted to keep it in finance. He kept talking about somebody named Keyshawn. Keyshawn spoke about it in the Legal Services of Eastern Michigan. He gave a big, pretty speech. But again, Quincy gives a lot of big, pretty speeches. We don't know how he's going to vote on this. That was when that's when Judy called Quincy a lie.
Right.
Doing that
And
because
did you see you gotta look his face, he was when he I said,
he gave some facial expressions last night for the gods, baby. Yes, he did.
You can't talk about it. I like when he go to clapping his hand.
No, I liked his wording choices last night because, for instance, for this one, it was another discrepancy. He said he was just looking for the best resolve for this.
Resolve?
That's what he said.
He said resolve that?
He was looking for the best resolve. I think he meant best resolution. But he said it. I'm not picking. I'm repeating what he said. I took notes. He said he was looking for the best resolve. And in parentheses right here, I put resolution because I'm thinking that's what he probably meant. And so then I have a question under here. What happened to the $50,000 that the mayor gave? Because didn't the mayor give somebody some $50,000, some attorneys $50,000 to help these people? But either way it goes, them houses was not sold up under nobody's nose, okay? You got somebody coming into the city buying up half the damn town for $1.something million. That just didn't slide through up under Neely's nose, y'all. Come on. We know that. We know that. They just didn't stop it. They just didn't think that people was going to make a fuss about this. I guess they didn't think that whoever bought these homes was really going to snatch them out from up under the people that lived in them.
Just like Monroe, you finna get them some more money after you got told. And you know, y'all know Clyde is my guy. So if you're watching Clyde, good morning.
Hi, Clyde.
I just got to be honest. How many times we seen Clyde say, come up to that podium, I'll get back to you with that. They've been asking for the same thing for this pipe replacement for 2 years.
Oh, we ain't even got to that yet.
I'm just saying, how many people have came up there unprepared from that administration?
All of them.
And
just like last night, like you said, they was asking for the wind fund. Like, we still asking for the money. How much money is left in the wind fund?
I'm gonna just take a roughly guess.
Arthur Woodson been asking that.
But you're gonna have to foil that for you, because that's what it seemed like you got to.
Well, we asked that when Neely won in 2019. We went in asking how much money was left in the wind fund. It's 2024. And then Judy cracked a joke last night when we left. I heard it on the other feed. We've been asking for it for 2 years. You think they're gonna get it to us by Monday? This shit ain't funny, man. This is life.
That's why I don't understand when Quincy. Yeah, me and I hate to say it live. Me and the councilman thinking the same. Y'all just started thinking the same. No, that money gone. But this is when people, if you know anything, when you get down to your last.
Stephanie said ain't no more.
When you get down to your the last funds, you start scrambling. Now you want to, we could have did, now they in the woulda, coulda, shoulda thing now. Mm-hmm. This is what this finna be. Mm-hmm. Now they finna come act like they trying to get some. I keep telling you what Miss Gladys said with that the master plan. She said the east side, Judy didn't even tell the people on the east side they're not even part of that.
And she screamed that Judy didn't want that out. She said that she's not telling you that the east side is not even included in the master plan. And the north side is just, what did she say? It's just going to be apple orchards, just farmland, which we knew that. Because if you follow Maurice Davis, he was the first one, and I've been told y'all that told us about this master plan. I had no idea what the master plan was. But I was surprised to know that Flint is the only city that don't own their own master plan. Guess who owns it? Okay. So the next one was reallocation of ARPA funds to Mott Children's Health Center. So they said that Mott Children's Health Center in the amount of, they want to give them $490,000 based on review and validation of appropriate funds by the city compliance firm consistent with the Department of Treasury. When I read all of that, they want to give $490,000 out of ARPA funds to Mott Children's Health Center. I'm with Jerry. I understand why y'all want to do it. I get it. Now they're saying this $490,000 is for rides for pregnant moms. Now I'm gonna go to what Dennis said. It's different organizations that do the same thing.
They giving the same groups. It's like it's the FBI, friends, brothers, and in-laws. This is what Reverend Thrillkill said. 'Cause I messed it up. 'Cause I said associates last night. So let me get it right. This is the friends, brothers, and in-laws. This is all this is. You got a 501c3 over here. You got one. I'm gonna help you get some money. That's why I say I don't want to talk to the crumb snatchers. Right. Like the ones getting on the 5s, 10s, and
that
30s.
Ain't
that ain't
25.
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk to the $1 million organization.
That show you, and that goes back. We don't know what other council people would allegedly what they might be getting back, because you got to check these things. There's all this money going.
Very true, Mick.
And if you already seen people scrambling, that's what I think really was kind of set this whole thing off when you trying to go for them little crumbs, that little 50,000
crumbs.
That was
somebody
crumbs.
That's getting $70-80 million crumbs. That's crumbs.
Yeah, because that little $94 million that we got from the government, that ain't nothing but a drop in the bucket when you see what they giving away
to other countries.
Yeah, that's a drop in the bucket. But to get that and seeing how that money didn't go and come help, just think about when the first $800 million came.
Tracy Jones, she put it right up there, MTA. Now, I've been in the hospital business for a long time, 25 years to be exact. I know things change, but I sure damn well know that when the mothers went to that clinic up there, that if you didn't have a ride to your doctor's appointments, they was giving you vouchers to ride to catch the bus. They was making sure, they had organizations to make sure that you get to and from your prenatal care visits. And to the hospital when you needed delivery. Like this ain't new. It's like, don't you see the circle of the same people getting the same money
every time?
And that's what's frustrating to me.
Yeah, it'll drive you crazy because I've been looking at that.
Jerry Whitford Carter said the House of Esther came to council several times about some of these same ideas. Not only were they assisting the moms before pregnancy, but after pregnancy, during pregnancy, and giving them a place to stay. But they didn't want that.
See?
They didn't want that.
See what
they still do. And if you have insurance, they cover Medicare rides. Okay. See, so it's not just me. I don't want the people to think I'm just sitting up here saying what I know what I'm talking about.
Come out and just
say went to such lines.
Yeah, believe me, that's gonna be. But they're gonna be coming with that in a minute. But this is what I'm saying: all this money that's coming in, and you seeing it's not going to help nobody. Nobody. Can you? And I read it yesterday, but I want the people to actually see it. Can you put that post up there that I sent you? And that is from. Oh, it's up there already. Look at you, Spacely Sprocket. Unbelievable.
Now this comes from the lady who Councilwoman Liddell Lewis put over Cyrus Park Association. I did not make this. I did not write this. I am reading what she posted. She said, "Pray for our city. They fight folk over money that is to go to fix our city, not your house. Roof repairs and such are to be done by the homeowner. The crisis was with the water, the air, and the world's money. Homeowners must roof, window, and take care of their own properties. That's not the city's job. However, it is the city's job to look after the well-being of its people. Hence, put dollars towards local parks. That is all. Thanks for reading. That's Liddell homegirl. She told y'all this money is not here. They're not about to fix y'all roofs. This money was sent here for parks.
But answer this question for me. But Saginaw, Detroit, done was getting roofs and siding and furnaces, did windows for their people, right?
I didn't see Ed Taylor say that. If Ed said that, I didn't see Ed say that. Clap. Go ahead, Mick. I'm sorry, Mick.
I'm just saying, but so Saginaw got it wrong. Detroit got it wrong with them trying to help the residents. But them getting $50,000 was more important. That's what I'm saying. A park. These people worried about a park.
A park.
I show you the craziness, but this is what you have. This is what you do when you let people come in and they seen the game was fixed. She was only here 10 months. 10 months. And this why, and y'all know I'm finna piss some people off. But when we go back to this, good morning, Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter.
Hey.
But this is when we go back, and don't get me wrong, and Davina's all right with me.
Good job, Jerry, last night. Very good job. We're talking about you now in the House of Esther. Go ahead.
But Davina's all right with me. But I am going to say this. From Davina to her predecessor, games have been played. So I get it with Davina probably like, hey, I'm only doing what's been going on. So why y'all mad at me? Y'all wasn't mad at the people before.
So it comes a point where you got to stand on business.
But this the thing, was nobody never standing on business. And then when you got 5 or 6 votes, you always say this is a person's livelihood now.
Yeah, and it is.
You know, you talking about a livelihood. I'm going to do right. I'll go back to this. What happened to my man when he broke the Watergate scandal? He became a pariah. Couldn't get a job no more. So I get her on, I understand some of it. Like, then when I'm going to do right when I be out of a job, then who going to pay for me?
Nobody.
Who gonna make sure I got a roof
nobody
over
about
my
to take
head?
care of her.
You know what I'm saying? And this is really what you getting into. But when the first time, and I'm going back to her predecessor, I don't care what nobody said. I watched Miss Inez. There's no disrespect, it's just telling the truth. I don't get caught up in because this is the first black. No, if you was playing the game, that don't mean nothing. Because you showing the next one that this is what's going on. If you was gonna be standing on business when Sis Audrey brought that up about her not living there no whole year and you let that slide. How many other things? See, she just got caught on this. How many other times things were sliding through?
That's true. That's very true.
See, you know what I'm saying? This is what I say, them friendships. People get caught up because, this person, we don't know. She might have did something for somebody before. You don't know the friendship she might have had. So when you get caught up into this, now they want to say, Vina, you got to do right. When half that clerk office ever did right.
The election should have never been certified when you got 6 out of 8 barrels that was never sealed and signed off on.
Hold up, let's be honest. Have we been hearing things when Miss Brown was running it?
Yes.
So don't just let's just say this like all this.
Oh, I'm not putting it all on Davina.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
This has been going on for a while.
So let's
from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor, and from the 1st floor back up to the 3rd floor.
They say Gloria covered for her. That's what I'm saying. And now they want to act like, you know what I'm saying? I understand what Davina's saying. I get it. We even out, man, I ain't never just talked about nothing about what's going on, but I'm just saying, me just sitting back from the outside, just looking like, damn, so now y'all making a fuss about it.
Right, Davina's like, oh, y'all want me to put my livelihood on the line.
Yeah.
Y'all want me. But I understand. It's like a twofold story. Like, listen, you should stand up for what's right. You should do what's right. But then every day when you going in and they dangling your job over your head, you heard Councilwoman Burns said, and shit, I was there. I know it happened. I was a visitor every damn day at City Hall. She did get threatened with her damn job every day. You're going to lose your damn job. Keep playing. You're going to be fired tomorrow. That was an everyday situation. Everyday situation. At some point, you just got to say, you know what, fuck it, I can't take this no more.
Yeah.
What Miss Rose say? Trash can update. Didn't we see an update on that yesterday? Like, I'm tired of the city of Flint. I'm glad y'all watch 810, but can y'all be proactive before we bring something up? So what she say about the trash can update? Everything is still the same with priority waste. They are still waiting on the city of Flint. They don't know when we're going to receive our trash cans or if recycling is included. They have a 5-year contract and can possibly be renewed up to 8. Yeah. I was advised to contact the city of Flint DPW. They haven't answered the phone. I will keep trying. But the city of Flint put out an update. I thought I seen that yesterday about these trash cans. That's why I'm saying I know they watching because they try to get in ahead of what we say. And here it is right here. Let me send this to old Spacely Sprocket so he can put this on the
Like
screen
this
for
right
y'all.
here, look what Marcus Felder just said.
What he say? What he
Just
say?
wondering how much opera money from Flint would have received without including low-income neighborhoods. How much of a bump low-income communities had on the 94 million disbursement. That's what I'm saying. You know they got. That's why when Judy be coming up there, oh, the money wasn't sent to you because Judy was the first one screaming it wasn't
And
sent.
she said it over there.
But why was it sent to Flint then? Basically, what she was saying, the money was sent for them to get to their friends.
But it was sent here because of the low income that.
Judy said this. It was not sent for the people.
Oh yeah, she said it, but I know what it was sent for.
Yeah, but
how come I'm like you? They can give out hot water tanks and all of that in Saginaw, but here we fix up we fix up parks.
Or you can start having a nonprofit and get some money yourself.
And they said, and then we looked it up. We looked that up. Your nonprofit was supposed to be in existence for at least a year before the ARPA money came to the city. Look up the nonprofits in the city of Flint and see how many were started in 2022 and 2023. You will be amazed. Nobody heard of no damn Kennedy Center cleaners. And like I said, there should nothing over there in the home Brownells neighborhood. All grass should be cut.
But why is they giving money to people to come cut grass? Why
They're not no more, right?
I mean, well, Quincy got it locked down with them 11, and plus the other ones, like
they going to buy lawnmowers and stuff. They should be good over there.
That's what I'm saying. Like the games that they playing. No, I've been agreeing with that.
Put up what I just sent you about the trash cans from the city of Flint. I feel sorry for that lady last night down there talking about that grocery store. Because they said, even if we do give you this money, how long is the store going to stay open? Is this going to sustain you? I think it's just a setup. But right here, the city of Flint.
I got to click it.
I'm not about to read all of this. I'm just going to read them 2 little bullet points that they put down there while he's getting it ready. The city of Flint, so in a nutshell, it says City of Flint reviewing bids to manufacture state-of-the-art recycling and trash cans. A cart manufacturing vendor will be presented to the Flint City Council for approval this spring. A donation of high-quality plastic, resin from Dow Chemical valued at $900,000 will be used to manufacture for the carts, ensuring durability for 10 plus years. So now we got Dow Chemical involved.
It only get better, huh?
He said it totally. So if you go back up and read it, it says the city of Flint is in the process of reviewing bids and selecting a vendor to manufacture state-of-the-art trash and recycling carts. Did the council know that it was Candace knew, but the rest of the council didn't know there was an RFP put out, request for proposal, put out for trash cans, because Priority Waste told us that they already had them because they brought them up to the council meeting. That's why I'm saying this. So it goes on to say that the city of Flint received a donation of bins from Dow Chemical valued at $900,000 that the cart manufacturer must use to ensure that the carts are very durable. This is a major investment in our community, and we expect these trash cans and carts to last 10 years or more. The city will present a vendor to the council for approval this spring, and we'll be able to provide a timeline for the carts to be manufactured and delivered to residents. We fully expect the carts to be distributed to all residential households in 2024. Didn't say when in 2024, but just know it's coming in 2024. The city's grant-funded recycling initiative includes outreach and education activities for residents. Residents can expect to receive direct communication from the city about the new trash and recycling carts and waste services in the coming months. The Flint City Council approved a contract extension for priority waste in November of 2023, locking in a rate freeze through 2028. This ensures that the city can implement this state-of-the-art recycling initiative, and Flint residents can look forward to the stability of high-quality service and no increased costs. The extended contract includes all of the same services Priority Waste previously delivered. In addition to carted recycling and trash pickup, Priority Waste will continue to collect trash bags, bulk items, and trash and additional cans at the curb alongside the provided carts. Yard waste compost collection begins in Flint this week. Right. Notice they said trash carts, 2 trash cans. Lottie. They did bring them bins to me and said that those were the ones they was giving out. Yes, we took a picture of them. I have to put the picture up for you later on today. They said that's what they was getting. They said they was putting serial numbers on there, so when somebody come and steal your trash can, they got this high quality serial system where they can zap it and find out exactly where the trash can came from. That's what they feed us to get our money, and we approval. Yes. Yes. Yes.
JWC said she didn't. That's why she didn't vote.
I know she didn't, and I don't blame her. Right. Thank you. That's why she didn't vote to approve that mess. Thank you.
No, but they remember it was the platinum package. Oh, they loved the Cadillac. They wanted to say Adele was screaming. This cat. We want to do something for the people. Now you got to go out. They rebidding. Well, that's what they did. I mean,
well,
they're gonna be there. The way they handling business for the city.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, the mayor. No, he got him some fools up there. He just sitting back laughing while they crumb snatching.
Well, this one's really going to get you in a tizzy.
Let's see.
So the next one, they talk about road professional services and the service line replacement. So they had a man come from Roe, and he talked about how many lead service lines they had left, and then they went into closed session. And evidently, when they came back out, the math with him, it wasn't mathing. And Dennis has been on that ever since. So Dennis just plainly put it as just as clear as you could ever put it yesterday. How many service lines do we have left to complete? Simple ass question. They talked about everything. They want 1 point. What is this? Restoration contract in amount to exceed 1.65 for a total contract amount of 4.55 from the wind funds. We don't know how much wind funds we got left.
If we can even, so is that coming out of ARPA money?
Well, Clyde raced up to the lector and he said that was postponed. You want them to talk about that too much, but the council didn't know it was postponed because they probably wouldn't have talked about it. So once Dennis got to asking them questions, and Jerry got to coming up on the backside, with them right hooks, Clyde said it's been postponed. But now they said it's they've also included a third party callback in this, and people are going to call you back. Well, Candace Mushat said that she called this number, this third party company, to ask about these service lines in August, and it's now April. Is it a backlog? Candace threw out a little shade last night.
You see this right here?
They aren't following up with the organizations once they receive the money. That's been my problem all along. The same services are being recycled by each organization because they're not using the money for what it was issued for. You are absolutely correct. Kermit, the city's already paid for service line replacement. They don't need to complete it and not receive another dime, period. So, I forgot which council person they said, but they said they wasn't happy with what's been going on. We're talking about service line replacement and restoration and all of this type of stuff.
But you then blew the bag now, as they call it. You done blew the bag. And now all this critical thinking is coming up. Well, we could have did this. But like I say, I'm just going to say this. All this fighting that he doing, somebody done told him, hey, man, go in there, do this. Make the people think you're trying to fight for them now. When you got Miss Gladys hollering. We done seen the master plan. The North Side is finna be wiped out. But yet, he said, when I'm seeing these houses 190, why you didn't think about it when the issue first came up?
That's what I'm saying.
Why is it always you? Yeah, why is you always it's reaction? Mm-hmm. This ain't nothing but reaction. Then, like you said, when Judy called him a liar, when she who did this, see what I'm saying? Then he got it, because if that was your way to stop this recall from pushing forward.
I've said it, and I've told you, and I've told several other people, Quincy's going to be sacrificial lamb for this recall. His is going to be the one to go through. Watch what I tell you.
Yeah, but that'll be on him because he sat up here and kept playing.
So then the next one, they had reallocation of ARPA funds, more ARPA funds. They want to.
Oh, that was Jerry Renfrew Carter said she was not impressed with.
Yeah, Jerry and Dennis, your man, y'all made me proud last night, dog. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all did. Jerry said it. She said I wasn't impressed. She said I was not impressed with what y'all been doing. So the next one was reallocation of more ARPA funds for the police department and training, and they want $100,000 for I don't know. Revenue replacement funding for police training.
Some of the people that was getting ARPA money didn't even come up. Remember Emily Dore? I told them not to come. Well, how you gonna tell some people not to come and they supposed to be here and they want money?
But you know what I like? Our bumpers, and in the morning y'all be on it. Focus on the 94 million. Y'all be getting distracted. They are still in once in a lifetime millions. That's what we're talking about. All these ARPA funds. But Livy, one of our bumpers, Livy, me, and I think that's how you say her name. Y'all remember budget season last year. Mays asked, and she put it in the chat last night. Mays asked Chief Green, "Are you sure you don't need any more money?" He tried to give him $300,000 more in the police budget, and he said no. Now, here we is, in my Councilman Murphy voice, here we is in 2024, and they want $100,000 of the ARPA money now. Now they need more money. But when Mays tried to give you more money, y'all said y'all didn't need it. But now y'all need it. And whoever this person was, the council didn't even know who they were. Lieutenant Ron Dixon, police and community engagement training. And he was all over the place. He said all of the police was going for this training. And then it was either Jerry or Dennis. Them was the only two that was asking the questions. Two people, they going to Atlanta for some training. And then they sending the rest of our 100 policemen. We found out we got 100 for training here, I guess. But the people are going to be traveling here. And Dennis said, well, where the hell what are they going to be doing for $10,000 to come here? Where they staying at for $10,000? What they going to train for $10,000 for travel? Are they staying in one of them chalets? I mean, where the hell?
Sensibility training.
Are you kidding me? This is what they using our money for. And Dennis and Jerry both said, I would like to see what type of training is going to be done. Where have they done this type of training at before, and what were the results? Because anybody can come out and say, you know, I'm going to come and train you, and I can teach you how to be more sensitive to community issues when you're pulling over somebody. Okay, all right, I can do that too. But what are the results? Did it decline? Did the lawsuits or anything decline? You just giving away money, just throwing money out on everything except for sustaining the residents. You got anything to add on that?
No, it's just terrible. I'm just saying that money, they blew through that money. It's just like, because I'm reading in the chat, I'm looking at how they laundering through these 501c3s. And they said, like you just said, some of these 501c3s just got made up in 22 and 23.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Liddell switched hers. She took herself off of it, fires the president of it, and you know, had her husband on there. She removed them, but the money, it's like, are you serious?
It's crazy.
Like, really, are you serious? But this is really when all that crumb snatching. See, the ones that's getting $1 million, it's finna get it messed up by the ones who trying to get them little 5 and 10s.
Oh, they think they doing something like
Yeah.
$5,000-$10,000.
Oh yeah, they didn't blow their mind. They just woof.
And then this next one, I didn't know what it was. I'm glad Quincy asked some of the questions, but I still don't know what the hell it is. They sent this man up there. It's like, come to Flint. We'll give you some money. Go to Flint. They'll give you some money. Reallocation of ARPA funds for BIPOC Emerging Developer Program. I didn't understand what the hell this is for the life of me. I'm not going to sit up here and pretend to explain it to you because I don't know what it was. What was that, man? He was asking for $375,000 of the ARPA money. He said something about holistic services.
He couldn't even explain it.
Couldn't explain it. He said, but it got good when he said his partners was Habitat, Communities First, Latinx, and then the Mott Foundation is his founder or whatever, holds him up.
Man, listen.
He said this program is to assess the needs of developers. Then he said it's going to be a 2-part program, one for grants, one for education, 10 to 15 partners. They're going to have an application process, so you know that's going to weed out everybody that you think going to get some money. They're located in the Chase building, and I had a note down here, what average person in the hood will hear about this program or even get a chance to apply? So they're saying he used an example, if you are a church and you are surrounded by a bunch of parcels and you want to develop that land, they will be able to sit down with you and help you come up with a program to develop that. Me too, for $375,000. This is where the ARPA money going to.
Yeah, but that's just like giving the land bank $16 million. Remember they hollered about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they just took the money you gave it to all these different, but if you go pull up who running it, you'll be like, damn.
Yeah. And it's sad.
Yeah.
Because none of this is helping the residents. Mm-mm. It's not one resident that I know with a tarp on their roof that's going to go apply for a developer program grant. So who is this money really for? This is supposed to be for the city of Flint residents. And there may be a few organizations or businesses out there in the city of Flint that can help or need this help. But I can think of a lot of other things you can do for $375,000. But that's just me. I don't have a vote. So the next one they got to talking about was this tree removal and sidewalks. And baby, I do remember because I was one of the ones, they've been doing this for years. I remember as a young teen walking up and down the sidewalk saying which streets had bad sidewalks. And some of the sidewalks just sticking straight up like this. They're not flat, they're just sticking straight up. And Quincy, he remembered that they did the same thing about 3-4 years ago. And the man kind of, I don't know if y'all caught him up or was he a little bit confused? Because he said a sidewalk impacted by a tree, unless it's city-owned, the residents wasn't responsible for it. But that ain't what we've been hearing. We've been hearing that the residents was responsible for repairing their own sidewalks. So which lie is it? I mean, which truth is it? So they said they need this money, both of the resolutions for $862,500. Cut down trees. So are they going to dig up the roots up underneath those sidewalks and fix them? He said, this is not enough money. We know that because the whole damn city needs sidewalks. But then I thought about what else he said. Like I said, you got to look farther into what they're saying. He said they're focusing around what areas? Hospitals, schools. Guess who ain't got no schools? The north side. Now, when you talk about hospitals and schools, just ride down DuPont Street over there by Kettering, by Hurley. They got some beautiful new wide sidewalks over there. You seen them new sidewalks over there?
You better believe it, Jack. I'm seeing the fixing what's going on.
This ain't for our sidewalk. This ain't for y'all on East Alma and Laredo. This ain't for y'all to ride y'all bikes up and down the street over there.
North side gonna be apple orchards. East side gonna be apple orchards, according to Miss Gladys, and according to her from the master plan. That show you just the silliness. But I love all them little backroom deals they got to go back to. They got to go in executive session, get lied to an executive session, come out, and then don't have. You didn't tell us that when we was in there. How can a person lie to you in executive session, and then when you come out, executive session, you in council, and then you do this, but that's critical thinking. So what have they been doing? The ones who've been had the majority vote, they've been falling asleep at the wheel. Because we seen Liddell with came up there, didn't even have their papers filled out right. And then in what they requested for, it was more than that gave to them. That's what I'm saying. This when you see in all these games, that 94 million has been took.
And it's gone. It's gone. And Judy's, we have to do something for this money before we have to give it back. It has to be allocated. Shut up. This money has already been allocated. We already know where it's going to be spent at. Now, these are the two I wasn't there for, but I looked at when I got home because I was interested in what they was going to say. Consent to entry of stipulation and notice. Hold on to your seat. Concern passes for social action. I did hear Dennis say we're putting a cart before the horse. Quincy wanted to go back to closed session and talk about it again. Jerry or Dennis, one of them said, I'm sorry, I didn't write down who said what, but it was like, why do we have to, do we really want to go back to closed session and talk about this? We need to talk about this in the open because this all leads back to how many service lines that they have to finish. So it was a stipulation in this lawsuit with the concerned pastors for social action that they can't talk about it without going into closed session. But they said that Jerry said that she needed more information before she even felt comfortable voting for this. And I know they're going to say, well, you never come to closed session, but I'm with you, Jerry. Let the public know what's going on. This shouldn't be hid from the public on how many service lines they need to complete.
You know why they doing that? You know why they love them executive sessions?
Why?
Because it's for whoever is in mayor at the time. They don't really want the truth to come out, the BS and that they doing.
That's true. That's very true.
It ain't just for it's whoever be up in there. When they do usually when you do them backdoor deals, this is how you can play the game. Because it don't make no sense. It ain't like Art ain't been telling them what Roe been getting paid for jobs they not did.
Right.
See, he been hollering that alarm, but when you got them 5 to 6 votes,
it don't matter.
Right. You can holler up, get on the mountaintop.
Yeah. Dennis made a motion just to talk about this. They didn't do it. That's when Judy started making the jokes. They want to know how much money is left in the WIN funds by Monday. And Judy said, and I quote, "We haven't got the WIN fund numbers in 2 years. I'm sure they won't have it by Monday." And she laughed.
That's what I'm saying.
They think this shit is a joke.
But these are the people that's representing.
Yeah, absolutely. Then the next one, the big thing, was the tentative agreement of Flint and AFSCME Council 25, Local 1600. I'm all for them ratifying this contract with this union or whatever they got going on. And I understood once I listened to Sam Muma talk about what happened. And they're talking about now, with I heard a couple of council people saying, where would the money come from? I think that may have been Dennis. Quincy wants to move forward with the raise, but raise for who is it? I'm not sure what the raise was for until Charlie McClendon, he used to be the labor relations director at Hurley. Glad to see him back with the city of Flint. I thought he left, but I see he's back again. And he came up there, and what he said was in April of 2022, they put a clause in the contract where they could do a wage study, a reopener, like, so if the scale moved, their members would move up that scale as well to do a job study. And it seems like to me, in my opinion, they're trying to kill the union. And that
could be a possibility.
That's what I see. Because now they're talking about where is the money going to come from? But it was either Sam or Charlie who said, we've been working with the finance department every step of the way, who said that the money was there. So why is this communication not coming in from the union to the finance department to the council administration? Like, why is this gap not being closed? You got union members, like, people, these are their jobs. You can't retain, and he used the word like retain and try to get these people to keep their jobs there if you're not going to be paying what other outside entities are paying. And so if you really understood the contract and read the contract, you should have known that it was a wage equity study that was going to be done in there for this year. So recruit and retain. That's what he said. We won't be able to recruit and retain unless we have, the finances, the wages to pay these people. But they gave $138,000 for some more vests for the police department.
For the police.
Bulletproof
suited and booted
vests
for council.
Right, suited and booted for council.
Be suited and booted for council.
Well, that's all I stayed for. I don't know what happened. Whatever happened to? Did they send the North Flint? What did they do with the grocery store? Did they send the grocery store to council, special affairs? Because they'll be there to vote Monday.
Oh yeah,
the thriller from Manila. She'll be back Monday. It won't be calm like last night.
They just said Liddell back in the city.
Okay, she was out of the city for a minute.
Yeah, she's probably at her second home.
In Maryland. It's not my fault that you can't afford to.
Right.
That's what she said.
Did you know that Julie can't handle when Gladys be going out? Maybe she's gonna say I'm a fiscal Republican. She tried to say, now she talking about fiscal responsibility. She said fiscal responsibility. Really, Judy?
Okay, no.
And you voted for that damn garbage contract. And you talking about fiscal responsibility.
Judy needs her fiscal. I ain't even gonna say it. We live on air. Phone lines are open. 810-207-5058. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you think about how your ARPA money is being spent by the city of Flint. How it's being allocated. Let us know how you feel about people being able to come back.
Jerry said we didn't even have a resolution for the grocery store.
No. Quincy just added that on for 20 minutes at the end of the meeting to talk about it.
Press 1 to start the call, or 2 to the call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, peace, everyone. This is Taliba.
Assalamu alaikum, my sister.
Just real quick, just two things. Councilman Murphy, I don't believe anything he says. Even when he becomes passionate and is on the community side, I just don't believe him anymore. If it's not action behind your words, then what are you talking for? Mm-hmm. So I think he was blowing hot smoke last night when he was talking about the housing situation. And he is terrified of losing his seat, in my opinion, because I really believe that his position as a councilman is a huge part of his identity and self-esteem. So once that's gone, I don't know what that brother gonna do. Right. But in regards to Miss Gladys, and it's funny you brought this up, Winters, when you said, where did she come from? And when she first started coming recently, I recognized her from the old council meeting recordings from when the water crisis first popped off. And I thought about that last night, like she literally just came back on the scene. And my perspective is more spiritual in a sense, where I was like, I wonder if Councilman Eric May sent her. Because he came back after he transitioned. And she is more of a firecracker to me than he is. They may be neck and neck, I don't know. But I know one thing, they scared of her. Because the way when I came home and I watched A10 News, I watched the recording of the whole meeting, and I couldn't figure out who that was yelling in the background, like after she got put out, and I realized it was her. Now, if that would have been Councilman Mays or any other Black audience member, they would not have allowed that.
No,
they are
off the premises.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's because she's white. I don't know if it's because information that she has on them, but it's a reason why they scared of her and they won't mess with her too much. Because nobody objected to her ranting and raving during the rest of the council meeting. And I'm going to sit back and watch this like a movie. I'm going to enjoy her. So that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, my sister. Have a wonderful day.
You as well. You too, Mickey. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam. I got it now.
Bye, sister.
Did you notice that though?
What?
When they put other people out, you have to leave the premises.
Right.
They put you out of council.
Right. She pull up a chair to the door and get the hollering in. You still ain't shit, Judy. You still ain't nothing. Ain't none of y'all nothing. Stand out there just as loud as she want to be. They look out there and they don't say nothing.
The caller due to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, lovely. How you doing?
Oh, good morning, Rich. I'm lovely. Thank you.
That's good. Hey, thanks for y'all coverage last night. I will be viewing it. I don't know what time today, but before 12 o'clock hit, I will watch it all.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So y'all already know my take on the Harper funds. We should have spent them years ago, and they should have been helped the residents.
Absolutely agree.
When they was acting dumb like they ain't know nothing.
Absolutely.
So now they're in a hurry. They're just playing games and getting away with it.
Right, playing right in our faces.
Yeah, they just, you know. I just pray for our city though, but like I said, it's probably gonna get real, real dark, and we're gonna look hopeless, and then all of a sudden it's gonna get bright. A lot of people think they are invincible until they're touched. You know, I always had to go back to what's going on with P. Diddy right now. That man was getting away with this trash, and they knew what he was doing was trash for years. But evidently, he made the wrong person mad.
Right.
So once they stop scratching the right back, it'll happen. But how long will that take? What will we do until that day comes?
Right.
That's the question. And right now we just gotta hold on and do the best we can. That's why I wasn't at council meeting. I just started preparing my defense against the attacks from Quincy, you know. But
I'm glad you wasn't there. You sound like you have a cold. You got phlegm in your throat.
But you know what's sad is they are actually looking for ways to hurt the residents instead of help them. all of my life, it's always been a fight
to help the people when it came to people running for office. I've never seen a group of people that did not want to help the residents of Flint at all. I've never seen this before. This is crazy. And like I said, I've been involved in city council ever since. And when I was little, I was involved because Eric used to tell me everything when he used to get carried out of meetings as an all public speaker.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling me about them days, but even him, he was like, Rich, it has never been a worse council than this one.
No, he said it just when I thought they couldn't get any worse. Boom.
Yeah, he said they have never, he said, I'm talking about, he was talking smack about the ones before he was elected. Just imagine them compared to what this council is. And I am so glad back when Flint was booming that we didn't have a council like this. And let's get this straight. Unless the Amazon is going to be paying GM prices as far as the workers is concerned, that's the kind of export business that we need. We need shop money export business. We don't need no $13 to $15 an hour. We need to start creating power couples again in our city. People do not need to be working at Amazon and McDonald's.
Yep.
Only Amazon. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't really know if Amazon is coming over there. I heard wasn't no Amazon hub coming over there.
Only thing I heard was Amazon.
I heard they don't even have a.
And Amazon, if they keep doing their workers the way they doing, they might not be in business. They doing payoffs left and right. They rushing their employees getting killed on the highway and all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, so it got to be a whole lot of praying and a whole lot of teaching. We gotta start replacing these villains. We gotta replace Eric Mays. You know, we gotta bring back the real fight. We gotta bring back Sylvester Broom, people like that. We're not replacing our leaders, but we are replacing our losers.
That's a good one, Rich. That's a good one, Rich. Say it one more time.
We are not replacing. We are not replacing our leaders. We are replacing our losers.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
We gotta stop that. We gotta start building winners. And we just got it. I did a podcast with a young street person. And I got to do more stuff like that because we got to understand these youth because they got to take our place.
Right.
They got to take our place whether they want to, whether we want them to. It don't matter. They got to take our place because that's just the way nature is. And their kids got to take their place. You know, we just got to do better replacement.
All right, Rich. Well,
hey, call me Val too down at Burson and see about what they doing with the gym.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I had to send you. Maybe I had to call in and send you messages because we can't do no whole phone communication. That just don't mix up.
Bye, Rich.
So I had to send messages in the morning.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, then.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
810-207-5058. Spracey, what's over there on your mind? You thinking this morning? No, I can see it on your face.
I'm just something that he said didn't make some sense. Like we're not replacing because it's like, to me personally, it's just more about everybody trying to get their own. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I understand it because I watch movies like this where you be saying about the corruption in politics. I love them type of movies. But it's crazy when you seeing how bad, like, from Quincy said he was on this side before.
He was on many years.
He was on this side fighting before. And then y'all give, I'm like I said.
Thank you, Dennis. That's what I said. I heard they didn't have any tenants for the first building. Just a big, beautiful ass building.
And that's what I'm saying. They never did their due diligence on none of this stuff. They just.
But they told them. Some of them come. I think it was Dennis, Tanya, Jerry, and Mays. They asked the questions: who's coming? Who do you have? They said, "Oh, we build buildings like this all over the world, and the tenants will come." When? They never told us from the time they stepped foot at that podium who was going to be there.
But you did business with these people in Quincy. How you always saying, I'm going to be over there breaking ground. I'm going to be there with my family. All this and that, dude. They
want to redevelop this Buick City site to just build buildings that's empty? That don't even make no damn sense. You happy about a company building some buildings with nobody in it? Just to make the land look pretty?
3,000 jobs.
Right. Thank you, Dennis. Put that up there. 3,000 jobs, my ass. That's what they said. 3,000 jobs. What they gonna have up in there?
And
damn chicken spot.
And that just show you that Quincy
will fall for anything.
Right. I can't believe it. That's why I say, and Neely know he got these people that he got up in. And like Judy, because you've been saying, I ain't gonna lie, them women was on Judy's ass. Like they was letting her know you've been crooked. Mm-hmm. So you got to think, you got to get players. And in order to dance, you got to get a dance partner.
That's right.
And Neely got him 5, allegedly 6 dance partners.
Leon didn't show me anything last night. He showed me nothing last night.
I didn't really see.
So I gotta wait to committee meetings. Really don't nothing happen.
Yeah, I know.
I want to see Monday.
With him not even want to speak back to the people, that's what I didn't understand. Even in the answer to what they call it, council response. Okay. Council response. When I was like, damn, even if the people didn't like, I would still try to talk to the people who didn't like me. You see how Jonathan Jerry, even though Miss Gladys was calling herself digging at him, he was still trying to explain.
Yeah, I was.
You know, I'm just saying, but you know, that's how she was trying to come off. But we allow things like that. But my thing is, once I say I want to see you hold everybody accountable.
And that's what I wanted to interject so bad.
Don't just hold all of them accountable.
Right.
But see, that was my thing. I get it on what, like, to me, it's like, but I still seen how the brother was. The brother was still, he was just like, he was trying to explain. It's like she didn't want to let him explain.
No, she came over here and asked me what you think about him. Yeah. I said, we need more people like him up there.
Yeah, when you do, but I get it. I'll be like that with certain people I don't know, but I would listen. But I get it. Some people in Flint, they just tired. But with Judy, and it's the same thing, family, when Liddell was standing up for Eva, that's who was giving Eva the flux. That was Miss Gladys. When Eva was acting like it was us, when Quincy had to come out there, she was standing up.
She wrote a whole damn post saying that it was us.
That's who was giving.
It was Gladys.
That was Miss Gladys.
Yep.
Was giving giving her the business.
Now, one time did she mention her?
Yeah. It was Miss Gladys.
Mm-hmm. I was getting harassed by audience members. No, Miss Gladys was on your ass.
You from when you walked in.
There she is. She doesn't do shit in the 9th Ward. She told her that.
Yeah.
What did you even come for? And you're here late now. Oh, Gladys was on her. You can go back to 810. We got it all recorded.
Yeah.
But then it comes out, Art called me a name and the rest of the people that he was with. She didn't one time mention Miss Gladys. But they'll be there Monday. Like I said, last night was slow and long. Good questions got asked. A lot of stuff got pushed through. Did they even make it to the governmental ops in the legislative meeting?
Governmental.
Legislative had some stuff on there.
Had 2 things in there.
And some appointments. I don't think
that was really it. Because Quincy didn't have nothing. It was just public speaking, council response, next meeting.
Now what is this new YouTube channel that the city got?
They took it from Paul.
Evidently not. He was still up there with that stand he had. I don't know what's going on. I got questions. I didn't say nothing about that.
so I hear my little pushing one on that.
Okay. Yeah, that's, and you know what? And that's what I'm looking at. I was watching it because I keep telling people, Ward 1, they want who they had in there. They don't want no watered down version.
Well, that's what they got.
But I'm telling you, that's not what they want. And trying to do that, if you're not going to battle against what he said was right, what Mays was looking at it, you will see, believe me, come November, Ward 1 to have somebody different.
Yes.
Because if you finna pussyfoot around and pander to the mayor and to the other 5 like that, even with that, now somebody should put up something for Lizelle, like Judy did say. If she get put on this, she want to suspend her, she'll vote for it. It's time to put her. But we know Judy's a liar anyway. She gonna lie about it.
But you know what I would like to see Ward 1 do? What? And somebody wrote it in the chat yesterday. They got 9 people, I think, that wants to run so far. Yeah. They need to narrow that down.
True.
Ward 1 needs to have town hall meetings, and they need to slowly weed out. I mean, even if y'all could, everybody ain't gonna back out. We know that. But even if y'all could just come together like they used to do and get behind one strong candidate and ride that candidate through. If not, he's going to put back in a person that he wants, and they're going to ease through with no problem because y'all splitting up the vote. Y'all splitting it up. We got to stop splitting the vote up. Get behind one person. And that doesn't mean that we don't think that you're better or we don't think that this one is. Y'all got to get out of your feelings and emotions. It's for who is right for this particular time. It may not be your season yet. You may not be ready yet. Because I do think there's a few people that's up there on council now that done stepped in some boo-boo. They not really prepared for what they thought that council was going to be.
And you know what? And I totally agree. Oh, look at Dennis said, you may be right, Quincy. Yeah, because Quincy lives in the 3rd ward, so he voted for his replacement in 2 years.
I thought Leon was redistricted to be redistricted. Shit, I sound like Quincy. I thought he was gonna be in the 2nd ward come 2026. Are we sure it's the 3rd ward? Shit, I keep hearing. Yeah, we don't know what wards we stay in. Hell, I feel like Dumas now.
Well, I feel like the quicker they can get some of them out now, change that voting pattern around, 5, 6 votes, tying them way, instead of how it is now, because you can stop. See, because trying to stop this corruption, and this was the thing, when I go back to Miss Brown, when she was like, we need to start doing things right now. No, we should have been doing things right from Jump Street.
Absolutely.
And we wouldn't be having this clusterfuck that you got right now. Mm-hmm. See, this is all that passing the buck. And I get it. Believe me, I get it. I know the mayor probably like this, and I'm not a fan of his, and he's not a fan of ours. But don't you know what it is? You know what Neely probably saying? Man, it was other,
got him.
No, it was other mayors that was doing this. Now y'all want to crack down on what I'm doing. Oh, because I'm in here now, I'm doing it the worstest. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a spotlight. It wasn't a big tragic event for us, the water crisis. You know what I'm saying? You coming in 800 million and came. 94 million and been squandered now. Flint ain't look better. But I get it. He probably looking at it, hey, we was already going down this way. Look at the school system. We was already getting did this way. But now because I'm in, y'all want to say something. Why y'all wasn't saying nothing 10 years ago? Why y'all wasn't saying nothing 15? Why y'all wasn't holding prior mayors, prior state reps? I'm just telling you how a person look at it.
And I totally agree, because I said that nobody ever asked the question that I know of what a state rep did until Cynthia Neely got in there. And it's no shade to any of the former state reps, but I don't know what Brenda Clack, Floyd Clack, who else did we have state rep? Was Stanley a rep? Yep. Stanley a rep? Like, Nobody asked any questions about what did they do, how did they keep in contact with the city? Did they have a working relationship with the mayor's office?
No,
I didn't
I'm
hear
with
none
you,
of that.
Christine. No, I'm with you. I mean, that don't make it right, though. I'm with that. But I'm just saying that we've been letting people slide for so long. And now this is where we at with this.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, no shade to none of them.
Yeah.
It was just that if we had been this tough on everybody all along, then we wouldn't have what we have now. That's what I'm talking about. And then when it comes time to run again, that's why we need to start working on voting, educating people to vote, the importance of voting, making sure they vote, go to the polls and votes. Absentee ballot, I'm not really convinced on them because they go into houses that ain't there. But we need to stress the importance of voting and vetting your candidate. Even if they don't come on A10, which is totally fine with me, go to where they're at. Go to their town halls, their fundraisers, their meet and greets. Get to know the candidate that you possibly, even if you don't vote for, you possibly could end up with. You need to know who you're working with. Yeah. Put pressure on them before they get in the seat. Because once they get in there, it's too damn late.
You're right. And you got to be on these people beforehand. Because once they get in there, it's like letting a bull in the china shop, as they say. It's really too late. You didn't have so many, because the politicians, they always do the speech. I'm going to do this, and that for you. I'm going to do this, and that for you. I'm going to do this and that for you. Then as soon as they get in.
Shut up, Woodrow. You know what? Nope. Back then, I didn't vet Nickelback and I didn't vet Weaver. To be totally honest with you, no, I did not. I went off of friendship. I sure did. I made the mistake that most of us are making now. I thought Neely was good back in the day and he was still the same person, and he was not. So no, I did not vet him, but I guess what? Won't make that mistake again, boo-boo. Surely won't. I don't do well with people who have the first mayor on their first part of their name. I just stay away from everybody named Mayor.
No, you have to. Because I've been hollering this. It's the friendship. I've been saying it's the friendship. Like when people was coming on here saying that Candace, that Dubuque, Iowa, but they have friends saying it's probably the job. But when you got council people coming on here, see, we get benefit of the doubt because we cool with them. We can know a snake is a snake, but that's our friend.
Absolutely.
It happens. You know what I'm saying? People still nearly got his people defending him. He going around saying the water good, and people in the city know the water not good.
The phone line ain't working. Oops, I cut it off.
No, you terrible.
Phone lines are open. I'm sorry. 810-207-5058. Mickey, put it up there. Mickey had took it off. That's what made me mess up. I blame it on Mickey. Pass the book.
No, I'm just saying, but when you're looking at all the things that's going on, it's too many friendships. I keep saying it's too many friendships. They say I remember I did a show one time when somebody came on, y'all killing the mayor, but damn that the people was getting poison in the water in Flint. And we said something about him. One of his friends came on, was a couple of them. I see the brother got a podcast now. I ain't say nothing, but I just laughed. I was like, damn, I remember he was coming on ours and it's like, y'all doing the mayor. I'm like, damn, man, because we putting the truth out. He's saying the water clean and it ain't, but you know what it is? Your friendship.
Clack just posted a picture the day before yesterday where they still flushing out the fire hydrants. Now, is that something that they have to do every so often or every other month here in Flint? I'm just asking, like, why are we still flushing fire hydrants in 2024? Why, if the water is good? Oh, Carl, I truly understand that now, child. I mean, I know he ain't no damn good now. That was at your mama house where they was flushing out the water.
See, but you know what? People come right on here. But people come right on here.
He didn't fit their narrative, Angie. He woke up.
And that's the worst thing you can do. That's why I keep saying if the brother Elamine go against the grain, they're gonna make life miserable for him till November.
Mhm. Mhm.
So you really can't, and it's not no shade, it's just the truth.
Mhm.
And I'm saying this for the Ethics and Accountability Board because I've been seeing Trishelle Young been there lately. This
The
ain't,
grocery store that she ain't got nothing to do with.
I mean, she's sitting up Quincy running down there with that laptop tour. But then let me get back to this because I don't know.
Okay.
We might need her one day or something. No telling they might throw cases on us. But this what I'm saying. When you look at that, and these are the people that we finna put on, like the Ethics Accountability Board. I know they should be writing up some stuff for Dale Lewis the way she acted. I know they writing something up for her. But you know what? We know it ain't no 5 votes. I even when Jan Marie came up there when she was reading them, Quincy was upset. Even when they bring up, he, like I say, he getting mad. But it's like with anybody, no, you got to keep bringing up that he got a lawnmower. You got to keep bringing up Liddell Lewis got candy. And whatever.
Mail gate.
Yeah, you got to bring up that because you can't let that die down. Mm-hmm. See, this is the stuff that Joe King don't want to deal with.
Mm-hmm. That's why he needs to step aside. If you're not going to be a chairman and address the issues, you need to step aside. If you're not built for it, you need to step aside. Flint should be tired of the rubber stampers and the go along to get along. Look at the position that we're in now. We've absolutely had enough. It's gotten us nowhere.
How many more people gonna die before you admit to bottom like
This one to start the call or
Last
two to decline.
caller of the
Press 1
day.
the call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello, this is Lorraine Thompson. I'm calling from Flint, Michigan, Richfield Road.
Good morning, Miss Lorraine.
How are you?
Wonderful.
Good. I have a couple of things I want to say. You read that letter today from the trash company. So it said they're donating the trash cans to DuPont?
No, ma'am. That was it's on the City of Flint's Facebook page right now. You can go on there and look at it, but it said that Dow had they are giving us some money to go find some people to make some durable trash cans. I don't know what's that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought I heard donate. But still, I want to talk about the whole trash thing. So they're going to start recycling because they're putting everything in one truck, so they're not recycling and having.
Isn't that crazy?
Did anybody else notice that?
Yes, yeah. I noticed that too. They dump that trash and then they dump the recycle bins right in there. I guess I don't.
Right in there.
Weird. Because I know in Grand Blanc, they come through and they pick up the trash first, and then they have a recycle truck that comes by and they do the recycling later.
Totally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's on the other communities. See, they think that we don't pay attention around here.
It's crazy. Mm-hmm. So on this ARPA funds, every time I think about it, this is what I think about. When you get your child support and you feed your kids hot dogs and said you fed them, then you take the hood out to get their nails, hair done, go to Bruce Chris and on shopping spree. That's how I feel about this ARPA fund. That's exactly what they're happening. They didn't sue us, what was it, $5 million? If you feed your kids first, you don't have to worry about them being hungry.
Right.
The money came here on our behalf because of all the stuff that has gone on that we've been through. It came in for us, just like child support.
Yep.
Spend it on the kids, and then you can go get your nails done if you got a little bit left. I'm about to see her.
Well, he did. He gave y'all a $300 water credit.
Oh, wasn't that the cutest? Who asked for it?
None of the citizens. The citizens was asking for to zero out the water balance, the water accounts. Start fresh.
Right. And two, I want to talk about, we getting all this information, but we don't have anywhere to come up with actual plans and our next move. And you can't expect for all this information to go out without having a sturdy plan. Being that we're from here and we had the shops, they would come around with cards or whatever and tell you who to vote for. You didn't have to vet that. As long as you was keeping that line going, they was doing all the research for you. Mm-hmm. So we're not even used to really getting out and doing stuff like that. But we have to have a place to come together to know a plan. You can't expect people to walk into a place and like city council, you're not even used to going to these meetings and then be comfortable enough to even just sit there, much more get up and speak. So a place has to be made. I would love to do that if I had a place. But I know I'm taking up a lot of time. And this is what I want to say about, bagging people. Lord knows. You don't know until you know a person you bagging is dirty. You don't know until they show you. You think you really got it, and you really don't. Absolutely. Lord knows, I know that. Lesson learned. Mm-hmm. Here I go. That's all on that right there. And the whole grocery store thing. I did a stint over there with AmeriCorps. I was watching how things was moving over there, but this is what hurt my feelings. I don't care about all these people. If you got to go out and scrounge, you get donations. We shouldn't have to ask nobody to give us no money to feed ourselves. Right. That's a $250 lifetime deal to show, and it was to just show that we would support it and we would shop there and keep it open. We shouldn't be asking no outside source for $250 per person to go and open this store. So whatever's happened after I left, I really don't have the ins and outs of what has happened, but it became a desperate situation, I'm sure, because we wouldn't support ourselves. That is embarrassing. Right. But okay, I'm through.
That's okay. You're fine. You're fine. Thank you, Miss Lorraine, and have a wonderful day.
I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for bringing the truth.
No problem. That's what we hear.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye. Spacely, any last words before we get up off of here today?
I don't know.
You don't know what?
Yes, and the water credit was used as a campaign. I agree with
yes,
you.
Yes, it was. Absolutely. Just like the rest of the ARPA funds now. What did I tell y'all last year? When the weather breaks this year, it's going to be shingles and nails and stuff flying everywhere. And it just so happens we're going to hear, this is good news, Flint. And right over here, we have roofs being repaired right in front of our own eyes. And then you're going to see Neely walking down the street. And then all of a sudden, the TB12 truck going to come riding down the street, just like it was when he saved that lady's life from that gas main bank. You know, he was walking down the street and he could smell gas on the sidewalk coming from inside of the lady's house. And as soon as he smelt it, the TV truck just happened to be coming down the same street and caught it all on camera. Man, that's how much they play in our face around here.
Ain't that something, though? That was just
playing all up in my face.
Unbelievable. He just had that wasn't magically set up. He didn't set that whole thing up. But it's Flint, and you can fall for it.
It's a shame. Well, tune back in tonight, you guys, for a special time. I'll be on tonight at 5:30 to 6:30 instead of 6 to 7. And you do not want to miss the show tonight. We're going to talk about the redistricting. Lord, I got to get that word right before the night. I don't know. I didn't tease Quincy so damn much. I can't get the damn word out. Redistricting with Sherry, the lady, former state rep. Detroit Public School Board. She's been following all of this, following all of the cases, and we pushed it back, which was a good thing because they just went to court the end of March. So Sherry Gay Degano, I gotta get that last name right. But anyway, 5:30 tonight, 8:10. Don't miss it. It will be a very enlightening podcast. I'm gonna let her give a big presentation about this redistricting and what it's going to do to all of our communities around here in Flint. Don't miss it,
Because it's coming to a city near you real soon.
Be there or be square. Don't meet us there, beat us there.
Well, meet me there. Don't be there too early. I'll be on time, though. I'll be on time.
Peace, family.
See y'all later.
Peace. And that grocery store not opening up no time soon.